Hey Al, Connor here with Handy Toyota. So I saw you were doing some searching around. I'm still in the preliminary stages of buying a new car, but I just wanted to show you a little bit about our new 2015 Prius V option 3. So with the Prius V and most of the Priuses, you're going to get a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder engine and also the Synergy Drive battery. That's basically what makes the Prius so popular as far as that electronic battery. Essentially with this vehicle, as far as gas mileage, you're going to get anywhere between 40 and 45 miles per gallon overall, which is wicked good. The Priuses have come a long way. So basically, I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about it. For the headlamps, we're going to have halogen headlights for better visibility, not only the driver, but also oncoming traffic. So they're going to be a bit more reflective than your average headlights. And they also have the auto on-off feature, so they're going to sense when dusk is coming up, and it's going to turn those lights on automatically. But aside from that, we're also going to have the daytime running lights as a built-in feature. It's definitely a good safety feature. For the wheels, we're going to have 16-inch alloy wheels, as you can see here. Now, alloy wheels are going to be a bit more compact and lighter than your average steel wheel, which is going to help out with that gas mileage. Now, as we come around to the back, basically the Prius V stands for the Prius van. It's going to be the bigger of the Prius models with all the room in the back. And it's also going to have the hatchback door. And not only that, but right up underneath, we're going to have a little backup camera. So whenever you back up, it's going to have that projected path of what's behind you. As you can see here, a couple floor mats in here that you're going to get standard with it. But as far as cargo space, it's definitely got the all the cargo space you need. And those seats do fold down. And not to mention, we do have under-seat storage as well. You're going to have your tonneau cover that just fits right up on here if you ever need to cover anything up or keep it cool from the sun. So now I'll show you a little bit about the inside. So for the head unit of the Prius, we're going to have what's called Entune Audio, and basically that's Toyota's version of their Bluetooth-capable touchscreen. So as you can see here, it's all touchscreen. And when I'm on the home screen, we're going to be able to see our audio, phone connection, and the built-in navigation all at the same time. If you ever wanted to go into more depth, you just click on one. It's going to bring you to more of the options. Then just hit home to go back. Now for the audio, we're going to have a couple different options. We have AM, FM, and also satellite radio, and you're going to get 90 days free of that. And also we have our Bluetooth audio, the auxiliary, and we also have the USB and CD. The CD and the USB aren't lit up just because they're not plugged in yet. But with the Bluetooth audio, if your phone is Bluetooth capable, you can actually sync it right up to the vehicle and play music and make phone calls through the head unit instead of having to pick up the device, which now is illegal in Vermont to use a handheld device, so that's definitely handy. And for the climate center, we're going to have a little knob here. You can shift through the different modes. This is going to be to change where the fan is. You can also change the temperature right here, and then also the intensity of the fan. AC is going to be standard, built right in. There aren't many cars today that you can find without AC, which is awesome. And for the shifter, we have a little shifter here with the drive, reverse, neutral. And we also have the parking brake right up top. Now coming back here, we have a couple buttons on the center console. We have the EV, Eco, and Power. Now the EV, that's going to be strictly battery, so you're going to run on just the battery, and Eco is going to be the same thing, except you're going to be switching back and forth between the electronic motor and the gas motor. And the Power mode is where you're going to use both of them together to give it a little bit more get up. Contrary to popular belief, these things are pretty quick, hard to believe, but they definitely are a fun car to drive. And we also have the center console here with a little takeout tray. Just fits right in nicely like that. And for the steering wheel, we're going to have all the controls for that head unit right here on the steering wheel. You can cycle through all the different features, and this is where your phone options are going to be. It's also got voice recognition, so if you press that button and say call so-and-so in your contacts, it's going to make that phone call without having to pick up your cell phone device. And up on the right here, this is going to be where you can cycle through all the different stages of the little monitor. So right up here on the dash, you can actually see all the different things that your vehicle is doing. You can check the hybrid system indicator, go through the eco score, basically how well the vehicle is performing as far as between the two batteries. Also the fuel consumption over a certain amount of time, and your range still empty. And then a couple other things, if you hit the over arrow, you can cycle through the compass, the music you can see here. It's also got a nice little analog clock, and you can also check any messages your car is going to be telling you, you know, when there's a maintenance or anything like that. And also your settings you can set up right here. And right up on the left of that is going to be our fuel gauge and the miles per hour. And like as I mentioned before, we do have that backup cam. So right here on the head unit, whenever I go to throw it in reverse, it's going to give us the little alarm when you're backing up, and also the video of what's behind us. Now this also comes with the app center. So if I go into the app center, it's going to give us all the predicted weather and traffic updates. You can go into your navigation settings, and then you can actually, you or a service advisor here at Handy Toyota or any other Toyota dealership can set up all your different maintenance as far as like air filter, oil filter, tire rotations, oil change, anything of that nature. You can set that up right here, and it'll actually give you a little reminder when you're getting close to that. Now the steering wheel itself is also adjustable. It's going to be telescopic, so you can actually shift it up and pull it out. So whichever way you like to drive, depending on your size, definitely accommodable to that. Now right below the head unit, we're going to have a little 12-volt plug-in. And this is also where we're going to have our USB and auxiliary port plug-in. And then a bunch of storage space right here. We're also going to have all power door locks and power windows, and they all have the one-touch feature. As you can see here, just touch it one time and it's going to go all the way up and all the way down. So yeah, now I'm going to show you a little bit about the back seats. So for the rear seats in the Prius V, they're wicked versatile. You don't see many seats do this, but they do slide all the way forward and all the way back in the rear. And they recline back, so it's going to be just as comfortable to ride in the back seats as it is the front. And they fold completely flat, as you can see here. Just going to show you a little bit about the cargo space. So that opens up the entire back. So I'm going to open up the trunk here. And as far as space goes, I'm sure you don't need much more space than this. I mean, I'm between 5'7" and 5'8". I can practically lay down in the back of this thing. So it's got all the cargo space you need and the comfortability as far as people in the back seat. So yeah, the Prius V is definitely an excellent choice. If you need to know anything more about it, definitely get in contact with me. So again, Al, I'm Connor here at Haney Toyota, and I just showed you a little bit about our 2015 Prius V. You can reach me here at 802-528-2252 whenever you feel a little more comfortable about coming in and checking out some vehicles. I'll be here, definitely get a hold of me. But until then, it was nice making a video for you, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks.